now you're recording. There you go. Don't put your finger over it. Right? You can't put your finger over the lens. There we go.
So we're finally being rescued. We've been here since 1 and it's almost 6 o'clock.
Hello.
Hi there.
John, I'm Greg.
We feel like kind of two Canadian dummies, but anyway, they're here to tow us out.
Eastbound, westbound, where are you headed?
I'm eastbound.
You're eastbound, okay.
And there's like 3 guys in the boat.
It was like one of those things.
And
they were of the currents
yeah.
in this area.
So
I didn't want to slow down too much.
we're doing our best.
No, it's,
We should be out in a minute.
and so
And then
you-
we have to
you
go
said
on
you
and
have
make
like,
our way.
5.5, so
Right?
It doesn't get much easier than that. I think we're being towed faster than we usually sail. Oh well. There we go. Back underway. Can you switch all the instruments on, though, please? Goodbye Genesee River and good riddance. So here we are waiting for a lock, number 33 on the Erie Canal, and I'll give you a little run through or let you see the locks. I don't know, you might be interested, you might not. So there's one operator that is operating 2 locks, so the next lock is about a mile away, so they have to get somebody through that one and then they're going to come and get us through this lock here. So this is lock 33. A little bit of pattern making going on around here, I think. And then you've got the electric motor and whatever else, valve, some sort of valve I guess. And then here's the lock itself. So this one's a little bit leaky, but does the job. So right now, before I can enter this lock, obviously, we're going to have to fill it up. So we'll be here for half an hour at least now. I seem to have had a problem with my phone in the USA. They've gone over to a 4G network. Me being the cheapie that I am, I'm still got a phone that's only capable of 3G, and I think that's why I can't make any voice calls. I can do text calls, I can get the internet and everything else like that, but to actually call somebody seems, well, it's impossible right now. And I possibly could have called on the phone if I had one, and this would have been ready for me. But anyway, the lock is, oh, here's the information here. So the next, we're going eastbound, so we've got 1.3 miles to lock 32 next. And then, once we get through here, more castings, more pattern making pouring. And then you get through the lock. Ooh, got steep, isn't it? So I guess the lock's half full right now. So when you're finished, you're down at that level there. And then off you go into the distance. Apparently this is the Fairport lift bridge, and there's not a single angle repeated on the whole thing because it's higher at one end, lower at the other, and goes across the canal at an angle as well. So going up really slowly, we should be good. And this is Fairport, where we intended to get to last night before we got stuck in the mud. It's a mighty big boat to be spinning around in such a narrow channel.
Where's being driven inside?
No, it's the woman at top with the ponytail.
She's doing it?
Yeah.
Over here?
No, in the middle.
Oh, the woman in the middle with the pony, okay.
Yeah. You just spun that around quite nicely. So yeah, this is Fairport, and it's a beautiful little town, and it's where we planned to stay last night before we got stuck in the mud. Wendy always says I'm an old stick in the mud, but anyway, here we are. And here's a bit of info about Fairport and where it is and the overall big picture. So you can see at the very right hand side, I guess, is where you reach the Hudson, and we are somewhere around, I don't know, here. 250 miles to go. So here's a quick view of Fairport in the evening. Quite a nice little touristy town, I guess. It's one of the most popular spots on the canal. They make a good job of the whole thing. There's 2 or 3 bars with music. So I finally decided this was the day I started to relax. I spent the last, I don't know, 6 months worrying, trying to get shit done and all that kind of stuff. But now we're here, we're on the way, there's nothing more to do, so it's kind of getting good. Awesome. So another day on the Erie Canal. Kind of different to have the road running alongside us here. We actually reached a milestone this morning. We've done 100 miles. So we've got 238 or 7 to go now. Yeah. One thing that's worked out really well, and I wasn't anticipating, is the multifunction display. So I can just sit here now, let the boat steer itself, and touch the numbers on there, +1 or -1, and then get it aiming in the right direction, and then sit back and make sure we're not going to run aground again. So this chart down here is showing the depths of what we're coming up to, and then I've got a depth reading here. So right now we've got 3 feet, 4 feet under the keel, which is a good thing. We also hit a log that was submerged this morning, which gives you quite a shock. But anyway, we're all okay. We stopped for the night in a little place called Leon. Very nicely turned out. We got welcomed by a couple of old chaps, and they told us about all the things we could expect. And this is the wharf. Very few customers right now. And there's a pub up there called the Pour House, P-O-U-R, so that got my attention straight away. And this is kind of where we are, but it doesn't show perhaps a big enough picture. There's lots of historical bits of murals and posters and things like that going up this ramp. So yeah, they've really made an effort to attract the visitors here. Very nice. Here's a little bit about the history of the place, showing how it's developed over the years, and a little bit of the working and the design of the locks. Yeah, educational. A little bit more historical information and a plan of the place. And then the big picture all the way to Albany. So looking at this map, so far we've done 100 miles, which doesn't show up very well. We've done about that much. And we want to get down to here to go to the, so that again, here to go there. Going to be a long trip. Here's Wendy sunning herself by the river. I am, it's all down.